episode of Branding Tuesdays with Tinoda. Thank you for always tuning in. We're seeing the comments, the contributions, and we're excited that this series is on fire. Now, this week, we are focusing on how your personal brand can influence your career growth. Now, we know in every circumstance, growth is inevitable. You have to move from point A to point B. There's some large organizations that were started from the garage, and we have some restaurants that have got chefs that claim that they started the restaurant with one grain of rice. We've all heard that statement, but regardless, all we're talking about is growth. Now, it's as a professional, how do I put my personal brand in a way that it adds value to my career? It could be your career, it could be your business, but in any way, we're just talking about personal branding and growth, how it adds value to growth. Now, personal branding, like we've always been saying, is very crucial. Michelle Obama, in a book, Becoming, she mentioned about personal branding and the importance of personal branding. And one of the things she said was, if you do not define who you are, you leave other people to inaccurately define you. So the perception that we we're talking about the last time, if you don't define who you are, you're giving room for people to define who you are, and in most instances, they're wrong or they're not as correct. Jeff Bezos also mentioned that your personal brand is what people say about you whenever you leave the room. So how can we be deliberate about our personal brand to such an extent that it influences our growth, our career trajectory? Now, growth isn't just about up and going and leaving your job or leaving your venture for another venture or leaving your partner for another partner. That's what we usually term growth. Someone leaves a job for another, I've grown. Someone leaves a friendship, they say, I've started to grow. But it's not always about that. Even with your current job, with your current venture, with your current business in its current state, for you to be able to influence the addition of value to what you're currently doing, that speaks to your personal growth, adding value to your career growth, to your career development, to your business growth. Now, there are certain steps that you can take for you to make sure that your personal brand influences your career growth. Firstly, establishing your personal brand and your specialty. Now, for example, as an accountant, you can be an expert when it comes to taxation. You can also be an expert when it comes to personal finances. Defining a specialty is very important. It adds on to how your career grows. If you decide to be there and everywhere, you're not going to reach or put as much impact as you want or realize as much value as you would want. So it's important to define your specialty. Number 2, rewrite your resume and your CV constantly. Update it all the time. Most of us, we only start looking for our CVs when we're looking for that next gig, or you've been frustrated at work. Now I need another job. Oh my gosh, I saw someone has got this brilliant opportunity. Now let me go and update my CV. It's not that you only update your CV when you're looking for another job or another opportunity, but all your accomplishments and updates needs to be put onto your resume, and you update it constantly, putting your accomplishments, putting your achievements. It helps build who you are. We have platforms like LinkedIn that allows you to put your resume as part of your profile. Now, if you continuously update it and constantly, it helps your personal brand to influence the growth of your career. Number 3, in-person networking. I think I have spoken about this more than enough times now. Your personal brand, people will only know about you if you tell them about who you are. And they're not going to know that unless if you interact with them. They're going to know about your business or your business idea if you tell them about your business idea. I was listening to Vosita Mbokwayo this day, and he was talking about missionaries and mercenaries, saying that missionaries are people that are just there they're more passionate about what they do, mercenaries, people that are just coming in to get the money. So the difference is there's passion at the end, there's intention at the end. And once there's passion and intention on this end, it mainly focuses on the results and not the process. Now, are you a missionary or are you a mercenary when it comes to networking? Are you just coming in there to talk to someone, get the business started, go, or you're coming there to also see how you're going to add value, define the process, and move towards with that? Number 4, you need to create your personal website and your blog. This is very important. We spoke about online presence last time. Just having a website with your name, the moment someone looks for you, that's the first thing that is going to pop up. That's the good thing about Google. If you have a www.tinodamoyo.com, tinodamoyo.co.zw, the moment I'm going to look for Tinoda Moyo, that's the very first thing that's going to pop up. What have I done? I have taken control. I have defined who I want to be, and I've defined how I want you guys to see me. But if you don't, then we're going to see those old Facebook pictures and all of these other things that you post on social media, and not to mention those comments in those groups that I'm not going to talk about. So you need to create your personal website with information about yourself, your accomplishments, that personal brand that we're talking about, that brand personalization that we spoke about last time. It's critical for your growth. Lastly, become an expert internet networker. Being deliberate about what you do on the internet. Some people, even on LinkedIn, they just connect. They don't even connect with people. They just like your post, they don't share, they don't comment, they don't contribute. But how do you network if you keep information to yourself? So how is that going to add value to your growth? Remember, your growth is mostly affiliated with you moving from place A to place B, or from point A to point B. The recruiters, everyone is going to look at how you are a complete package when it comes to your career, and that can only happen if your personal brand is up to scratch. Now, if people don't know, if recruiters don't know that unique thing about your skills that you've harnessed, that additional knowledge that you got from doing a course online, a free course online from Harvard University, if you don't put that out there on the internet, then how are people going to know? So it's important to utilize your personal brand and put it on the internet or on various platforms, or to let people know about who you are in a way that adds value to you. Your personal brand, when it comes to your career, is what's put you out there, what makes you the best lawyer, the best marketer, the best business partner. That's what sets you up above the rest. That's what puts you up against all competition. Because at the end of the day, we all have degrees, we all have master's degrees, we all have first class degrees. So what is it that is going to differentiate person A from person B? Your personal brand. Thank you so much for tuning in. Please stay live to our videos and our episodes. LinkedIn, YouTube, Facebook. We are everywhere. Like, comment, share, and contribute. Ask questions. What would you like to know about personal branding? Otherwise, from me to you, happy Tuesday, and see you next week.